Hello, today we are going to be using a grapefruit to practice continuous line drawings. So I have a grapefruit in my knife here, a piece of paper, 80-pound drawing paper, some Sharpie markers, but you can use whatever you've got. I've got brushes and water, as well as my tempera paint cakes, and a little rag to use for wiping my brush off when I'm painting. So to start with, I'm going to cut into my grapefruit here. And I'm actually setting up like a mini still life with my grapefruit. And so we're gonna just, set that one here, one on the side, and then the knife. There we go. So let's see, maybe, yeah, I do like that there. I gotta use my rag just to wipe off of that juicy grapefruit. So a continuous line drawing is a drawing of all the outlines where you set your pen down and you draw without lifting your pen. So this is an exercise to build your skills in being able to see objects, and it helps you really slow down. So I'm gonna be starting right up here in this left-hand side. And your view, because you're on a camera from above, will be different than my view from where I'm sitting. But I'm going to set down my pen and I'm going to draw all the parts that I see without lifting up my pen. So you can set up your own still life if you would like, with objects or with fruits, whatever you have around the house, and just practice slowing down and letting your eye travel around each of the edges, and then your pen moving with your eye. And you don't need to draw every line. You can choose which ones you draw. And now here I am, and I'm stuck in the middle, and I really need to get around. So I'll just draw over a line to get to the edge for where I want to be. Coming down the side of that, and then onto the next piece of grapefruit. And then here I'll come off to draw the knife. And sometimes when you're doing this continuous line drawing, your drawing, like here, won't match up, but that's okay. Just make it work. It's really an exercise in slowing down and moving your eye with your pen. We'll jump over to the middle to all these segments. There's a little seed right there. And there's some really little tiny seeds in there. Maybe here I'll go in and draw some of this part of the fleshy fruit. I really like to have a grapefruit with some sugar on it. Every now and then, I can't have a lot of citrus, but there's something about a grapefruit at the beginning of the year. Okay, and there it is. That's my continuous line drawing. Now I could add a little frame around here, and that will make my piece feel a little more finished. Brenda Swenson is an artist that taught a class at sketchbook school that I took that taught me about that type of frame. So now I've got that, and I can go back in with my fine point and add a few details if I would like. I wouldn't mind capturing a little bit of the texture on the skin of this grapefruit. And then I see that I forgot the outside edge, so I could go back in and add the outside edge. It also has some texture to it. It's more of a visual texture versus actual texture. But I can add some of that. I could add a few more of the dots on the skin over here. I could go back and add, there's actually some lettering on this knife. I could add that in. You could just have a little fun with that. And then if you're ready, you can pull out your paints or your colored pencils and add some color to this. But I suggest that you do some continuous line drawings, putting together some still lifes of whatever objects. They can be markers, crayons, glue sticks, just kind of lay them out there and practice being able to see the object and slowing down. I hope you guys are having a great day and a great Happy New Year.